Hey, Brian Steer, Blue Homes Real Estate, jumping on for this week's edition of Just a Tip Tuesday. This week's tip is going to be for buyers, specifically for younger buyers or people who have never owned a home, that want to own a home or want to get into real estate investing, but you're younger, maybe you don't have that 25% saved up that you need to put down on an investment property. There is a way around it, and that way is to buy a multifamily home with an FHA loan. And what you can do is you can get a 3.5% down FHA loan and buy a duplex, a triplex, a quad, and as long as you, the buyer, is going to occupy one of those units as your primary residence, you can get an FHA loan on that property, and then you go ahead and rent out the remaining units, which usually will at least cover your mortgage and your bills for the entire property. So you're basically living rent or mortgage free, maybe with some utilities. Maybe if the property is nice enough and you get good enough rent, you're going to make a little cash flow while you're living there. So you're living for free plus making a little cash flow. You don't have to spend a lot of money, and that gets your foot in the door into investing and also gets you into your first house. Once you outgrow that space or once you save enough money to where you want to move on to a new one, you just go ahead and move out, use a conventional loan to buy your next property if it's going to be in the same area. Go ahead and rent that unit that you vacated, and now you have a cash flowing property and you're on to your next one. And also, again, while you're living in that property, you're building equity by paying down your mortgage with the rents of your tenants, living for free or close to free, or even in really, really nice cases, you're making some money while you're living there. It's a win-win situation. So again, young buyers, maybe with not a lot of money saved up, or someone just in general that has never bought a house, doesn't have a bunch of money, but wants to get into investing, also needs somewhere to live, a great option is to use that FHA loan, buy a multifamily property, live in one as your primary residence for a while, rent the others to cover the bills, maybe make some money, pay that mortgage down, stay as long as you want, stay forever, or move on at a certain point, rent another unit, and now you have a cash flowing property sitting there that you only put 3.5% down on. You got to save a ton of down payment money versus a 25% down investment home or 20% down investment home. So there is a lot of great things to that strategy. Once again, guys, Brian Steer, Blue Homes Real Estate. Hope this tip helped out, and I hope to see you next week for the next Just a Tip Tuesday. Thanks.